Hey, what's up guys, MGH here. Welcome back to another bike vlog. It has been a while. I don't want to do too many of them. I don't want people to get bored of them. These are special, not many people do these. And I want you guys to enjoy them every once in a while when they pop up. So yeah, today is one of those beautiful days where I've seen the weather. It's late evening, by the way, if you're seeing the street lamps are on. It's about 9:30 in the evening. I was bored watching TV, my videos were rendering and uploading, and I thought, you know what? Let's jump out on the bike. So that is exactly what I've done. Now, I don't know where I'm going to go. I'm kind of near home at the moment, so I just kind of like tail out and go anywhere I fancy going. But yeah, today was just one of those days where, you know, it's been a good week since I was on the bike. Today I just felt like doing one. It's really weird as well because I'm not wearing my backpack. Now, I know that sounds weird, but I tend to wear my backpack on the bike because I'm diabetic. The power! Now, being a diabetic obviously means sometimes I need to have some sugar, so I tend to bring some stuff with me, but I just had dinner. I'm all good to go out without my trusty backpack. But the reason it feels weird is because it's like going to work and you've forgotten something, you know? I'm on my bike and I'm not wearing my backpack. It's strange, but yeah, anyway. The main topic today is going to be the World Cup. I recorded a bike vlog about 2 or 3 weeks ago talking about the World Cup, and when I got back, I realised I wasn't recording. So I was just talking to myself for 20 minutes. So I'm going to try my best to talk about the things that I did then, because I made some good points, I think, to myself. And you know, that will include my favourites to win the World Cup, players to watch out for, teams to watch out for as well, like underrated teams. So, where do we start? Well, first of all, if you live under a rock, you should know, but if you do live under a rock, the World Cup starts in 2 weeks' time, and it's being held in Brazil, the capital of football around the world, where people know they're very technically good players, and you know, it's the home of football, right? Brazil, one of the countries who've won it the most times, and yeah, it's hot. It's a hot country, and most teams that you could say are favourites to win the World Cup are teams that aren't necessarily used to playing in hot weather. You look at, you know, Germany, Spain, Holland, England. England! Did I just say that? England winning the World Cup? I don't think so, mate. But you know what I mean, right? So, for my first question, I'm going to put my lid down. God, it's bloody cold. My first, you know, real question would be, are the usual favourites actually favourites this time? Because in my eyes, because we're in a much more humid country, much more just plain hot, I don't think you're going to be seeing the same teams being as strong as you've normally seen them before. South Africa was hot, but it wasn't this hot. So for me, my favourite to win, I'm going to say it, and it's Argentina. I think their squad is extremely strong, and a lot of people disagree with me on Twitter, but you look at their defence and you think, okay, they've got Garay, they've got Zabaleta, Fernandes from Napoli, and Saudi at left back. You know, they haven't got the best defence, let's be honest. But, going forward, holy shit, is their team good. Messi is, you know, arguably the best player in the world, right? Di Maria, Aguero, Higuain. There's more as well, and it's so strong, it's actually kind of scary. I worry for other teams' defence, let alone Argentina's defence, you know? Now, the thing with Argentina is they are obviously in South America, and they are used to that kind of weather. Their midfield isn't bad. They've got Mascherano, who will play a CDM, by the way. He's not a centre-back for Argentina. You've got Banega, I think that's how you say his name, Banega. Very, very good creative midfielder. You're going to see a lot of goals, and I think Argentina really are, in my eyes, hot favourites to win this competition. Along with Brazil. I think Brazil obviously will be up there, being obviously the host country. The crowd will be going wild for them, which is understandable. Can I be naughty here? Yes, I can. Cut in. Lovely. In terms of underdogs, you know, a lot of people say Belgium scare you. It's those pedestrians had a little jump there. I think, you know, Belgium, I think they are kind of underdogs. They have a very good squad, but I don't think they're going to actually do very well. I hope I'm wrong, because I would love to see Belgium win it, actually. I'd love to see them win the competition, but I don't see the experience there. I saw a stat, I think his name, it's Messi Minutes on Twitter. I'm sure a lot of you follow him, or them. There was a stat where only one person in the whole Belgium squad has scored 10 goals or more for Belgium, and that's Van Buiten, the defender. He's like 36. So you could say there's an element of lack of experience in the team. They've got a lot of young players who are, you know, destined for something special. You look at Hazard, you look at players like Lukaku and Benteke and De Bruyne and Mirallas. They've got obviously one of the best defences as well in Company. They've got Vermaelen, Vertonghen. They haven't got any good wing backs, which is a little bit strange. It's not normal for a national team to have so many great players but have these weak spots. It's a bit of a strange one. I mean, their defence is solid, don't get me wrong, but those left and right backs will not cut it if they're up against, you know, Spain, for example. They won't be enough. For me, I'd play Vertonghen and Company as centre backs, and I'd play Vermaelen on the left wing, like left back. So in terms of right back, there's not many options actually. Other underdogs, I think France, you can't really call them underdogs because they've got such a good team, but because of what happened at the last World Cup, they kind of are underdogs. Most people don't think they're a team, that they're, you know, kind of, you know, that's why Nasri was left behind apparently. Nasri causes trouble in the dressing room there. They're not a very tight unit, but I've been watching them against Paraguay, I think it was the other day. Players like Pogba are very good. Let's go! Oh, that's a shame. You've also got the strike force, Benzema, you've got Giroud, Remy, you've got Kabay in midfield. They've got a lot of choices there. You can go, mate, it's all red. So France are up there. I think Netherlands, anyone with Van Persie up front is going to do well. Listen to that tone. Oh man, I cannot get enough of this bike. I can't. I'm going to be honest, guys. I have thought about selling it already because I just don't use it as much as I thought I would. But fuck me, when that happens, when I've got a nice bit of straight road to play on. This is Gatwick Airport, by the way. You can't not like it. It's a phenomenal bike. So I think I will keep hold of it. It's costing me something like £400 a month, insurance and the bike itself, or it might be 300 actually. I can't remember. So it's not the end of the world. It is a bit expensive, bit of an expensive purchase, but I love it. Makes me happy. Woohoo! Doesn't this look fun to you guys? Right, so let's get serious again. World Cup. What do I think of England's chances? If I'm honest, I don't know. We've got Uruguay and Italy in the group. I don't know if we're even going to make it. I know that sounds so defeatist, but you look at our squad, it's, I don't know. I don't see us getting very far, even if we do get through the group stages. But again, it's a matter of I really hope we do. And I'll be behind the team. I really will. I'll be behind England. I'll be rooting for them. But I don't see us producing these world-class displays that we need to against the big opposition. So my prediction will be the quarterfinals. I am sceptical whether we'll make it even through the group stages, because you could argue Uruguay and Italy are both better national teams. Don't know about Uruguay actually, it's a tough one that. Where am I going? Let's go straight. Thought he was going to go in my lane then. What would my England lineup be? Well, I did make a video actually a couple of weeks back about my England lineup, and a lot of people seem to agree with me. It actually involved a lot of the youth players. Some people thought, you know, you need to have Lampard, Gerrard, Rooney and all the experienced players, but my lineup was a bit different. So feel free to check out that video. Just search MGH England squad. It's got an England badge on it and a pitch of grass. But yeah, that's what I would line up in that video. But the lineup we produced the other night was similar. Wasn't exactly the same, but it was similar, and it was pretty good. But anyway, what are your predictions, guys? I've discussed about my underdogs, my favourites. I think Argentina, Brazil, even people like Chile. You know, I bet you Chile could be pretty decent in this this World Cup. But I would love to know your thoughts. Tell me who you think could be potential winners of the competition, because I'm sure there's going to be a massive difference in opinions, because a lot of people like an underdog and don't support the big teams to win the games that they should, because, you know, you've seen the upsets in the Premier League this year. It could well happen in the World Cup, where one of the big teams like, you know, Germany, Portugal, Netherlands, they could be knocked out really early, and everyone's like, well, fuck, you know, I thought they would win. I'm really excited for it. It took me a while, I've got to be honest. I wasn't very excited until maybe a week or two ago, when I realised it's only a month. Now it's only like 11 days. It's fucking mental. Who do I want to win? Well, obviously I want England to win, but who do I really like? Who would I like to see? I think I would say Belgium. I would love to see Belgium win it. Their youngsters showing up in Brazil and just destroying teams would be absolutely fascinating. I wouldn't mind Germany winning it. I know as an Englishman that might sound a little bit silly. Like, why would I want Germany to win? Given our history, I admire the German players. They are absolute machines. And I'd love to see Ozil happy and smile, because I'm an Arsenal fanboy. Seeing Ozil lift that trophy would be very nice indeed. So yeah, I think that's all I need to talk about today. I'll do another vlog another time. It is getting dark and the camera won't pick up any light soon, so thank you very much for watching, guys. And to end the video, let's get a nice bit of engine tone.